Okay.
I agree
This is
with
a very
you.
interesting thing. All the girls that are in favor of going to the club when they have a significant other at home cited insecurity. Let me ask you guys a question. Who is more secure? Someone who tells you the truth, regardless of the outcome, or someone who's scared to tell you the truth because they're scared of the outcome?
Someone who tells you the truth no matter the outcome.
What about you?
Someone who tells you the truth.
Truth.
I don't even understand the question. Sorry.
The question is,
Sorry.
who's more insecure? The person that tells you the truth, regardless of the outcome, or the person that's scared to tell you the truth because of the
who's
outcome?
more insecure? The person who
More
doesn't tell the truth.
insecure.
The person that doesn't tell
Yeah,
the truth. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you said more secure.
More insecure.
Who's more insecure?
Oh,
Person who
insecure.
Who's the insecure one?
The lying.
The person.
Lying.
Lying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So what if I told you that a staggering majority of men would have a serious issue with you going to the nightclub?
Talk to me.
And they're actually the ones that are really insecure because they don't want to tell you the truth because they're scared of how you're going to respond because you guys are going to say the things you guys just said. Oh, you're insecure if you don't trust me to go to the club. But if a man tells you, I don't want you to go to the club because X, Y, Z, or he
I
doesn't
would
even
never
explain.
call him insecure if he explains himself.
You literally just cited
No,
that as
if
an example.
you
though.
talk to me and you explain to me why, we can talk about it and we can have a conversation and we can see both sides of it and that's fine and we can come to middle ground. But at the end of the day, you're not going to stop me from living a separate life sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not saying that separate life means that I cheat on you, but it means that I have my friends, you have your friends, and we have our own boundaries in our relationship.
Interesting.
But we can come together as one.
Okay, so he has to have the conversation with you. I mean, I'm even going to be honest with you, I'm going a step further by saying that he even has to have the conversation with you. But let me ask you this then. What if you were out with your guy, right, and you were going for a walk, and you're walking with your purse, everything's all good, and then some fucking guy just comes up behind you, grabs your ass, steals your purse, and runs away?
I probably...
Hold on, stop. Let me give the full scenario before you respond. Then, in one scenario, you have to tell him, hey, go chase that guy down and get my purse back for me. Or in the second scenario, he just chases the guy down, beats his ass to get your purse back for you. What's more attractive?
He better go chase
Wait.
him.
Hold
Just
on.
for her.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the,
Yeah,
him
because you were too busy
chasing?
trying to respond versus listening.
I actually was listening.
No, you weren't, because you wouldn't need me to respond. You wouldn't need me to repeat it if you were listening.
I'm not going to argue with you. Can you repeat that one more time?
Exactly, you weren't listening. So what I'm saying is this. Pay attention, okay? Stop interrupting. What I'm saying is this. It's very simple. You're walking with your guy. You have your purse. Some random guy comes up from behind you, grabs your ass, steals your purse, and runs away. Two responses. Either A, you tell him, go chase him down and get my purse back, and you have to tell him that, by the way, because he's just standing there like, oh my God, what do I do? Or B, he chases after the guy, gets your purse back, and whoops his ass. Which one is more attractive?
He doesn't need to whoop his ass, but get my purse back. Second
Okay,
scenario.
But so that you didn't have to say anything, right? What about you?
He need to go get him and get my purse.
Fantastic. What about you?
I know the point that you're going to try and say.
Answer the question.
Well,
Please.
obviously, you want your man to be a man, have initiative, but that doesn't mean that he has to be silent and not have to talk to you to have initiative.
Anyway, what about you?
I feel like that's part of a duty, not part of a choice.
It's part of a duty.
Yeah.
Well, even better.
Oh,
That's who
Interesting.
woman.
very good word.
What about you? What would you want him to do? Would you want him to
Me?
chase that guy
To
down? or-
chase the guy down, or if not, I'll go chase the guy down.
So let me ask you this.
Absolutely. I would have done it myself.
Let me ask you this. Why is it that the man is expected to do what he's supposed to do, right? But if a man is with a woman, she's supposed to do whatever she wants to do, and even if he has a conversation, he could be told he's insecure. Why do we have to tell women to be ladies and stay at home when they have a man at home?
Because why does that make me a lady for staying at home?
Yes,
And
it's
We're not in an old
Not
generation
going- not
anymore.
going
That's
Oh,
where
now
we're
it's not
in.
old generation.
No,
Hold on. Stop the show. So, in one end, you want the man to be traditional and chase down the fucking guy and put his life on the line to get your purse back and exercise chivalry, but you don't want to go ahead and reciprocate and stay your ass at home for him?
Yeah,
Explain
but-
that to me. You want a traditional man, but you don't want to be a traditional woman.
No, I'm being this generation woman, working hard. I'll also go and chase that man down.
She would.
I actually would.
I would too.
Like,
I would
do
too.
boxing, I would.
So you fight men.
I would. If
I
someone stole
have.
my
This scenario
purse,
actually
do you
happened to me.
honestly think that you would have an ability to fight off a man?
I'd give it a go.
Give it a go.
I have. And I
do my
And
best.
look,
No, you've
look,
got
this is
more
what I
than
mean.
that at
Like,
home.
see, do you guys see the ridiculousness of what you guys are saying? Like, on one end, you want your man to be a gentleman and adhere to traditional values, but you're not willing to give back traditional values to him. Is that a fair trade for the man?
obviously, I'm not saying you need to be fully 100% traditional, but I'm also saying that, I'm not going to sit at home for you. I'm not going to stop
But
my
he's expected
whole
to
life.
chase an attacker for you.
That is so different. That is so different than telling a woman to just sit on her ass at home.
Yeah, it's more dangerous
Absolutely
for him.
not.
Well, she
I
can
will
clean at
do
home,
dangerous
so-
things for
Clean
him,
and
but
cook.
I'm not
Like
down
what?
to just sit at home.
What are you
What do
gonna
you
do
need?
dangerous
What do
for
you
him?
want? What do you need? What do you want? I'll do it.
What are you going to do dangerous for him? Tell
I don't
me.
know. What do you need? What do you
You're
want?
the one that made the claim, so back it up. What would you do dangerous for him?
Let's hear it.
What is
Carry
he
a
want?
child.
Comes with
Seriously?
danger. He
In
means, like,
2023,
This
we're
lady
like less
engine.
than like 2% of childbirths end in death? Come on, man.
No, but I feel like as a woman,
listen, you guys, finish your point and then I'll say what I got to
I
say.
feel
Please,
like
go.
as a woman, if I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and he has a home and he has everything he needs, if I want to go and have a dance with my friends, I'm going to go and have a dance with my friends. If he has everything he needs and I have everything I need, I'm allowed to spend time with my friends. And if that evening means going to a club, I'm going to go.
Well, you're missing.
Shake my ass for 10 minutes
You're
and be
missing
home
a
by
key component
11.
of what men need. Do you think do men ask for much from women?
No.
No.
They don't, right?
Sometimes
Yeah,
they
they
do.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes. Do men ask for as much as women ask for then?
No.
No.
In comparison to females, do we ask for much?
No,
No.
Okay.
not at all.
So if a guy tells you, hey, cook, clean, and stay at home so I know that, there aren't weirdos trying to grab at you at the club or whatever it may be, is that really that much to ask when you ask for way more from the man?
So where's my time then?
Yeah, and what are we asking for? Because I don't know.
I'm in
Where's
control
my
of my
phone?
life.
When you're
It's my
home.
life. It's not yours.
Hold on, stop 1 second. Because you said I'm giving him everything that he needs, and I'm arguing that you're not giving him everything he needs, because a big thing that a man needs is to know that his girl isn't involved in activity that can compromise the relationship.
Then come with me.
Yeah.
But my friends are going
well, that
out.
wasn't
I
the scenario.
also talk to you the entire time I'm at the club. I Snapchat you videos. I
That doesn't
literally am
mean
on my
anything.
phone.
Yo, do you mean?
I
Yo,
like-
That does not mean anything. We've been in the club before. Girls FaceTime their boyfriend. Oh, babe, I love you, miss you. And then come fuck with us. That doesn't mean anything.
I've never done that.
You might not, but most a lot of girls do.
Where
Yeah.
do you get
So
those
I'm
girls,
not-
you know? Where are you
girls
getting those
then.
girls?
Right.
I just find it very
Exactly.
interesting how the girls that want to go to the club still expect their man to chase down an attacker and be a man. But when we ask you to be a lady and stay at home, you guys are not willing to do that. And that's fine. But this is what I'm going to say. If you want to go to the club and be able to shake your ass and do what you want to do, cool. You don't deserve a man that's traditional. That's all I'm saying, because you're not a
Yeah.
traditional woman.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a
I
fair
don't know. I
trade.
like to stay
You
at
expect
home.
me to take care of you, pay the bills, protect for you, provide for you, etc. But
you
you want to be able to reserve the right to go out and
Why
do whatever you
can't we
want.
do it
Okay, but
together?
I
Why
agree
can't we
with
pay
that,
the bills
though.
Scenario-
together?
the
Why
scenario-
can't
That's
not
Everyone,
traditional.
these day and age, the men are all crying that we don't pay our way and we're not paying the bill, not
I
doing
don't
this,
think
that,
it
and
has
then
to be this
like,
black and white.
yeah,
we? It doesn't. There's a whole gray area.
Yeah.
No, but I
Yeah,
agree
but
with
they're
you.
not
though.
giving
It's like I
birth.
want you to be a stay-at-home
Oh,
mom,
yeah.
but I also want you to work and pay bills.
No,
Yeah,
but
but
as
some
long as you're
moms
with
are
for
for you
Why
want
traditional-
it.
can't we like
Okay.
split the bills or something, or like, go
Look,
through them together?
Ladies. The majority of the women at the table and the majority of women in general absolutely want to be a stay-at-home mom. So what does that mean? That means that women in general don't want to be the majority breadwinner. So just because you're willing to split bills doesn't mean most women are. And most women would prefer to not split bills and have the guy be the breadwinner. So cool. If you want a more equal relationship, that's fine. But what I've come to realize is that women say they want equality until they actually get it. Then they realize, damn, my man's a bitch. He's making me pay half. I'm not down with this. So, I mean, you can go ahead and have that egalitarian mindset, but it doesn't actually work in practice most of the time.
But I agree with
Sorry,
you.
you had a
Where
shit
you said
time.
like if you had a traditional man, then I would agree. I would stay home. If my man didn't want me to go to the club and he paid all the bills, and if he paid all the bills and he didn't want me to go to the club, and that was like we were married and he's a provider, then I
Notice,
wouldn't go to the club.
He has to do so much just
Yeah,
to get that
just to
one
keep
Yeah,
stay
I ain't
home.
gonna go to the club.
Wow.
But if you're not paying up, you're not paying no bills, nothing. I'm gonna do what I want for sure.
Marriage, pay the bills, be that man,
Yes.
be a leader.
Because
Just
until
for you to
then,
stay
I
home.
don't feel like it's worth it. I feel like I'm gonna go out and live my
I'm
best
not
life.
asking a man anything but respect.
Oh
and to
no!
trust me.
If I'm
and
gonna
that's
get a
it.
man,
Like
you
I
gotta
don't
pay
need
some
your money.
bills.
I don't need anything apart from
Absolutely.
your time, your respect, and your trust.
No, because if
Absolutely,
I got
I
a
agree.
man,
And you have to earn my trust
if
too.
I gotta pay bills, I don't need a man. I could just pay my own bills.
I mean, I would argue if you
Same.
want to go to the club and you're in a relationship, you don't deserve respect as a female. I would
That's
argue that
true.
because
That's valid.
because it's not like you want to go to the club and entertain other
Misogyny.
men and be at a nightclub and be where there's drugs and alcohol. There's a bunch of activity that can compromise the relationship. clearly you don't care that much. So why should I respect you?
I do care, but I want to go to the club not for the men. There's
Yeah.
other
Right, who
reasons
say
to
you
go
go to the
out.
club for the men?
It's not just about
Oh,
the men.
then how
I can
about
go to the
this?
club and not shake my ass. I can dance
Oh,
other
no, I'ma
ways.
throw
Okay,
some
how about
ass,
this?
but I
How
ain't
about
gonna throw it on
you know,
nobody.
get some neon lights, put them in the garage, put some music on, and dance in the garage.
No,
Okay.
you're not in
We
charge
could
of
do
my
that
life.
if the vibe right,
Yeah,
but
I'm
they
in
not
charge of
doing
yours.
all
You
that.
go
You
to
better
the club.
stop.
Hold on.
He's trying to put you in a
just said a
cage.
second ago, you said you're not in charge of my life. Well, if the guy's gonna chase the dude down and get your
I
purse
would
back,
chase the dude with him, but that was not an option.
I'll chase
do you
him with
actually
you.
think you can physically
Yes,
fight a man?
I do, and I have done it once.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2". But I've done it, I swear.
The man them.
What
You
man?
win the fight on here.
Yes.
Damn, who you fighting?
This is what I, bro. Like, yo, I
Mind blown.
don't wanna be an asshole, but this is what I mean when I say women are delusional. Like, you guys are actually talking about you would physically try to fight a man. Like, are you guys
Obviously, I'm
ridiculous?
kidding, but as soon as I open my
That's the
mouth and start
minority.
yelling,
You
he
just
gets
said
I'm not
scared
saying
and
I
gets
want
back
to
in his
fight a
car.
man, but if a man's like on the street trying to attack me, you best
Yeah.
believe
That
I'm going to
wasn't
make
the
a fight
scenario.
for his
That's
life.
different.
That wasn't
Okay,
the scenario.
in the UK, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of chefing going on.
Yeah.
Do you think you can fight a man with a knife?
Stabbing.
Yeah, stabbing. You can fight a man off with a knife?
Well, no, I'm going to do it.
Bro, she wouldn't even be able to fight a man off if she had a knife.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't be able to. Look, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but like women are physically inferior to men.
Let's take this outside.
Yes,
This is-
of course.
Exactly.
I've never
So if
been
we
a
physically
that's why
inferior,
trans
I
should
don't
not
believe
be
in
in
having to pay no
sports.
bills.
Oh, I agree with that. But that's
Like-
so random.
I know, but like women and men, like they're built differently. Men are
That's why
stronger
if we
than women.
inferior, why would men feel like we have
So
to
why
pay bills
fight
with them?
Like,
If we're inferior.
Like, I can't believe that I even have to have this conversation about human physiology between men and women where you guys
I know,
actually
Give
Man,
it a
it's
try,
right,
but I
babe.
know I'm gonna
Facts.
lose.
I'm
like
strong.
it's fine.
you would lose. You guys, are you guys aware that like even a teenage boy would absolutely
Yeah.
shit you?
Yes, I'm aware. I'm not delusional.
I lose.
No, you are, because you said you fight a guy.
I've won.
I would, but I know I'm gonna lose.
You might lose,
So don't
but
fight him.
Don't get hurt.
You're too pretty to get hurt. Do not fight a man. I'm sure you have more handbags at home. You'll be
I'm
fine.
the
Well,
perfect
alright.
like ball
move on
like
to the
kick
next
Take that
question.
high heel
Hopefully,
off.
the